Carlos Hathcock, one of the most well-known snipers in Vietnam.
He's the greatest sniper of all time. He's got 93 confirmed kills and approximately like 300 probables on top of that.
Yeah, and that earned him a...
Yeah. Want to say because like he was one of the original, snipers. Then they didn't believe half the time. It had to be seen by his commanding officer or like two other people. What's up, everybody? Celtic Scare here, back with another reaction. Get those 10s and 20 views. Yes, I did the intro right this time. Haha. Today is Friday. Yes, I said I'm going to be doing these videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Of course, that means I gotta really pay attention and upload things on time to help grow this channel and whatnot. Today, we are doing a video by yet another channel that I never react to. Technically, never watch. It is called PewView. Yeah, he's part of the Pepperbox crew, so it is one of those things where it's like, I definitely think I'm probably gonna really enjoy it. Cause I definitely think the PewView. I didn't click the video yet. The only fat electrician shows up in it, and the video that PewView is doing was the Marine sniper shot through a scope. Yes, Carlos Hathcock allegedly sniped a enemy, and it went through his scope and got him in the eye. And PewView is going to attempt to recreate it. Of course, channel logo is above my head. Title is below me, and link to the original video is in the description. Let's get to it. I don't think you lit enough matches, sir.
You know something? It's the best job I ever had.
Is that a shout out to Donut and Brendan Herrera, who always say that? Granted, none of them have been popped.
Should have got it in high speed.
Is that a shout out to Ballistic High Speed? Yep, there he is. Missed the one, the only. Nick, the fat electrician. Iowa National Guardsman. Which this is awesome because you have the fat electrician's history, knowledge of how it allegedly happened, and I think PewView is like one of the best shots of the Pepperbox crew. There's the high speed, and yes, that apparently did happen. They were laying there, and the sniper saw the glint of the cantina and shot it.
I'm hit.
It's just water.
Yeah, and it was Hathcock's close friend who got his cantina shot. Ooh, nice touch. They even had the white feather in PewView's hat. Great reenacting. Great A. That's it. That's all the video. No, it's just the start. And I do like how it's probably actually extremely historically accurate. Like I said, you had the fat electrician's knowledge of and researching ability and wherever they're at in the woods to recreate it.
Carlos Hathcock, one of the most well-known snipers in Vietnam.
He's the greatest sniper of all time. He's got 93 confirmed kills and approximately like 300 probables on top of that.
Yeah, and that earned him a...
Yeah. Want to say because like he was one of the original, snipers. Then they didn't believe half the time. It had to be seen by his commanding officer or like two other people. And so it's like, so basically I can't really get a confirmed kill on my secret operation where I go out, or my stealth mission where I go out with one other sniper who's not my commanding officer.
Pretty hefty bounty of about $30,000, which is $250,000 today.
Approximately.
Out of that bounty, one of the guys that tried to get it, what was his name?
His name was Cobra. He was a Viet Cong counter sniper, and he tried to collect.
Yeah, that didn't work out so well for him.
So one of the best guys who tried to collect the bounty for taking out Carlos Hathcock, White Feather, was a man by the name of Cobra, and he was supposedly their best, but Carlos Hathcock was just a little bit better because they ended up matching, seeing each other at the same exact time. Carlos Hathcock saw the glint of his scope and fired first, shooting all the way through the scope and killing Cobra.
One of the best stories of all time. If you guys want the entire story, he's got a video on Carlos Hathcock. Go check it out. I'll put a link.
I know I've watched it, but did I react to it? If I did, it will pop up right actually where Pewview's head is. right up there. Right up there. I know you can't see where I'm looking. Right around there. So it's a great one. Go watch it.
Link in the description below. But today we're going to try to recreate that shot. This has probably been tried many times. I've seen it done with red dots. I've seen it done with modern scopes. I've never seen it done with the original Winchester Model 70 and the almost correct scope that Carlos would have had against the actual gun and actual scope that the counter sniper would have been using. So we're going to be using.
Yeah, I want to say that was one of the things that Nick talked about on Unsubscribed Podcast. Like, Mythbusters tried to do it, but they're using like modern day scopes, which have like a bunch of like fail safes in it, so it can help. Like, it's more glass in it.
Using almost the correct ammunition. We're going to be using the 170 grain boat tail FMJ, and we're going to be shooting that through the 3 times Mosin Nagant scope. In addition to having all the time correct stuff, we also kind of upgraded camera equipment, bred out ballistic high speed to show you guys everything super slow motion.
Heard we needed some slow-mo around here.
Absolutely.
And you got his name right. I'm like Donut. High speed ballistic. Does make it funny that I do want to say he was the one in the first frame that got taken out. And
We showed up.
Like you said, people have tried to redo this before. We know the Mythbusters did it. Unfortunately for them, just at the time, the high speed just wasn't quite there.
Yeah.
So
High-speed technology 17 years ago was a potato, pretty much. So we brought our potato, which is a little bit better, 100,000 frames a second. So we should see exactly what
dear God.
goes on ballistically when a bullet enters the scope, assuming you can get it there.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a clean pass through, and then the ballistic dummy lead head on the other side will absolutely explode and have some pretty cool high speed footage. But
Very cool.
I don't know, and this is just me. Why isn't Pewview wearing like a merch shirt? High speed ballistic, unhealthcare provider is definitely a fat electrician shirt. A2. So, I don't know if this is a Pewview shirt. If it is, I'm sorry, but just saying.
go find out.
Let's do it.
plan anyway.
He isn't. Nick's hat is fat electrician merch.
Okay, so right here we got a Russian Mosin Nagant, chambered in 7.62 by 54R, and then we get the original.
Like I said, I do laugh. I just watched the today's the day of recording this video was Brennan Herrera showing off the second assassination attempt of Trump, and he's like, I don't think electrical tape will hold. Here's Pewview, scope clearly taped on.
×3 Russian scope. Super well done. It requires a lot of gunsmithing, and I can't gunsmith. But if you want a gunsmith, you should go check out sdi.edu. I'll put a link down in the description below.
It's even got the hammer and sickle on it. That's how you know it's authentic.
This is fully Russian, and that's Nick's favorite place. This is probably your favorite rifle. Don't get that piece of shit away from me.
Pewview is clearly a good friend of the fat electrician.
Obviously.
I know there are plenty of videos of people saying communism, and then the fat electrician appearing behind them. But those are normally people that he knows that he can yell at. If the dude appeared somehow in my bedroom, I was slightly intimidated because he is a legit, should be a black belt in BJJ, but he's not. He would just grab me and choke me out.
He didn't want to put the Mosin here and be looking down the barrel of a rifle while I'm trying to make the shot. So we instead took another scope, the same thing. This is the same Russian ×3 scope, got it put on a 2x4, and then we got a ballistic dummy lab head sitting right behind it. So we got the gun set up on a table. I got a bipod on it, a bag. We are at an entire 723, 723 yards. We're gonna see if we can make that shot. All right, we got a little tiny red dot right here. I'm gonna see if I can land a shot on that before I go for the scope, because I don't really wanna wing this thing and hit the head. I wanna actually get a centered shot through here to see if it's gonna make it through all the glass and still have enough energy to, you know, take out the ballistic dummy lab. Like I said,
All right, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at this beautiful setup. We got a nice dirt mound that goes up high, plenty of foliage to help catch the bullet. Nice. Not as nice as demos, but really nice.
this is a whole 723 yards, so it's
Oh yeah, I could throw that 723 yards there. Just saying. I can make that pat. I can hit that scope with a baseball.
see how close we can get it. Ready? Yep.
Christ. Well, he is slightly cheating. He is on a mound. But again, when you're going for science, that's what you want. But to hit it dead on.
You fucking nailed it, dude.
You send another one right in that spot.
I did see a little, there was a little red left, and next thing you know, there is no red left.
All right, so we got our 2 shots kissing right here, so I'm pretty confident we could get somewhere at least close to the middle of that. So,
All right, so in our attempt to be Mythbusters-like, we've got 2 phantom cameras set up. We've got a wide angle here so we can see the entrance of the bullet, what comes out the backside, if anything, and then if the head does pop, we'll get some of that as well. And then over here we got ultra high speed, ultra close up, just under 100,000 frames per second. So
God damn, has technology come far away.
each frame of this video is 10 microseconds in time. So should get a nice bullet entrance, and if anything comes out, we're gonna see it really easily.
everybody good? Yep.
I'm actually shocked he didn't leave the cardboard box there just to kind of make the highlight of the scope a little more visible instead of having all this kind of green and the bright yellowness. But that's just me, and I kind of know what he does.
Buddy, was that it?
I see red. Holy.
Look at Nick's face. He's just in disbelief. Just like, I knew you were good, but god damn.
Oh,
Oh, that was clean.
it's not even damaged. Dude, the tube is completely intact.
Damn. What are you looking like over here? We didn't get an exit. I'm curious to see what that's going to look like. He is definitely becoming a pirate, but
Yeah, definitely pirate mode. Definitely pirate mode.
there's no exit. I'm curious to see what that high speed is going to look like. That's gnarly.
Oh, it was a tiny bit low. You do see a little bend in the scope. He did hit low. Like if you
It's going to look like. That's gnarly.
like you'll see the bullet gets here and this part gets hit. Like there's that. Right there's the small indent I was talking about.
You see the scope width.
Perfect.
Just dumping pocket sand.
Look at that! Look at that ignition right there.
That's
It
wild.
illuminates his face. You can see it like flexing.
Yeah, definitely think the bullet hit and it came up around, but Christ.
Twisting.
The bullet tumbling.
Oof.
So we didn't need armor piercing to do that.
That's still wild. I wonder if armor piercing would make it through the head. If we'd get an exit with a head.
Right. Oh well, we can see what happened here if it did go through.
Oh, look the skull cracking. So yeah, lethal force is confirmed.
Doesn't look like it made it through his head, but
That's still
his whole
gnarly.
head fractured.
Just split it.
That was,
think he might
that
have
was
died.
perfect.
That's amazing.
That was the shot.
First time too. We didn't need to do it again.
Good job, dude.
Looks a little low. You didn't even touch the sides.
No, but you hit the bottom. You did hit the bottom now.
So literally like.
Damn. Look how just mangled around the eye is.
Yeah, it's like shattered glass, just pocket glass, just flying at high speed into your eye. Christ.
Disgusting.
I mean, he's fractured all the way back. I mean, he was 100% dead.
Was it hurt?
And all his brain's just filled with glass and copper.
Well, he's a communist. His brains were full of shit anyways.
Gotta love hearing Nick just bashing communism in the background.
Oh.
And you can see the bullet hole.
Get in there. Get in there. How deep is that?
It's
8 inches or
more
so?
than my finger.
Is that a lot?
Huh?
Is that a lot?
According to my wife.
Dude, look at the wound cavity going up. Like it just emptied out everything that was upwards.
Oh.
That's insane. It stopped like right back in the end of his skull. I'm never getting my hands not red again.
I wonder how
Shaving
much.
cream.
I wonder how
Shaving
much
cream?
velocity it really lost with
Probably
breaking the
quite a bit.
glass.
I think the bullet was like essentially a low-powered shotgun shell after it went through that. It just
Yeah, it would make sense. Like I said, you do see it just kind of hit the bottom and probably pin up. But Christ.
shards of glass and lead. But it was enough to. I wonder what the heat signature would have been on that. Like, because it looks like it melted the eye socket.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Unless that's just the little shards of
Shards, yeah.
micro glass.
I think it's probably not melted, but yeah, just shards and shards of glass.
And you hit them with the pocket sand.
Good old pocket sand.
How much velocity do you think that round lost going through the scope?
Probably quite a bit, but there's only one way to find out. Another ballistic dummy lab head. We're just gonna straight up shoot this thing in the forehead with a 30-06 without any scope interference, just
Shoot him in the socket. Shoot him in the same spot.
because I want to see the difference. Making Carlos proud in 3, 2. Holy
Oh, damn.
shit! Oh my!
Slight difference. Slight difference.
Before we get started, we need to thank today's sponsor.
I guess that A2 is his logo. So never mind. He is wearing his own merch.
And tell you why that sponsor is relevant. One of the sponsors is going to be Guard Dog. This is a level 4 ceramic plate, and why that's relevant is because we're using a 30-06. We're going to take a 30-06 AP, show you why it's the NIJ standard.
German shot once and he shoots it again.
So if you guys are interested in getting yourself some decent body armor, this, as you can see, stopped to 30-06 AP and a 6.2 grain 5.56 fairly easily. So if you're interested in this, go hit the link down in the description below. If you want to see all that high-speed footage and the actual story behind it, go to Ballistic High Speeds channel. Also link that down in the description below. Second sponsor of today's video is going to be Gideon Optics. This is their 1:8 LPVO, and we're going to go ahead and shoot this with a 30-06 to show you what would have happened if they were using modern scopes versus their ×3 super old shitty Russian scopes. So, all right, like I said, we're going to send a 30-06 through this. So
Oh, but like I said, I think this was the issue with the Mythbusters. They kind of use modern, well, almost 20-year-old modern scopes.
I can see what a modern scope. Now this is kind of what Mythbusters did. This is where they went wrong. They used a
Yep, thank you, Mr. PV.
modern scope. It's 3 times the amount of glass in there, so I assume that the 30-06 is not going to make it through this, but let's go ahead and prove how good Gideon Optics are.
Nice shot. Yeah, he hit roughly the same. No, back up. Nice shot. Yeah, he hit low again. But I think this one actually hit the glass and it shot it down. Yeah, I think the glass hit it here and then deflected the bullet down.
That is insane. That glass inside of these scopes is so thick that it immediately took the round and just diverted it straight down to the table. Also, if you're interested in getting yourself a decent LPVO, a 1:8 with
If I ever manage to somehow acquire unnecessary wealth and somehow moved out to like the middle of nowhere woods and just did all this stuff, I would then look into it. But Jersey's not the most gun-friendly state. I do have my pistol behind me, but that's about it right now.
Exposed turrets that lock. This thing is solid for the money. I'll also put a link down in the description below, and it'll help make.
All the links he's talking about will be on the original video, which is linked down below.
Sure you don't get cobra'd.
You fell down.
Got him. Oh my lord. I think that's
I
the
bet
craziest head explosion I've ever seen.
I bet the high speed, the face actually sucks through the back of the skull.
Probably. That is gnarly.
You guys ready?
Yep.
You know when High Speed Ballistic is laughing, it's good. So it's going to look like it's going to hit him right between the eyes. I'm going like here. So that's not here. Ooh, yep, right there.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
That almost looks like watermelon in slow mo. Just
A lot of big
gone.
ideas.
Great.
Look at the smoke coming off the front of it. Holy crap.
Fucking sucks the fuck face through.
Yeah, it's just
Again, Nick's commentary in the background, priceless.
wow. Holy shit. Left.
Holy fuck.
That's what they talk about the pink.
Look at those tiniest fragments of bone.
That's wild. That is a hell of a round.
Do you imagine?
Look at that eye shot though. Right, yeah.
Do you imagine doing this with like
Redacted. Yeah, might be on Powerbox.
Demonetized.
Like I said, look at all this smoke coming out the front of the skull. It's insane.
you get it, you vape. Fuck.
Damn.
Nasty.
It's just completely shredded.
Nothing left.
I've never seen that.
That's it.
I've hit him with a lot of random counters. I think that was the most violent I've ever seen him. It's just a,
Look at like the mount of the head is getting lifted up and sucked in. Like it's a black hole. Holy crap.
30 out 6 round.
And that wasn't even through the brain. We shot it through the eye and it just
Right.
cascaded through the brain.
Yes.
To show the difference of what how much velocity that scope took. What do you want me to say?
Make joke.
Make joke.
Quick, make funny.
Funny man.
Come
on,
make
be funny.
joke.
Be funny.
Make
Hey.
joke.
Hey.
Make joke. You want me to say it's like some dumb shit like, oh, better dead than red, and like you're red and dead, bitch. Look at you. Look at you.
Oh, whoa. Dude, this table is super fucking nasty.
Man, that's some loud ass shoes for on Nick.
That's fine.
That's insane. It even blew this thing off the screws. What is this?
It's part of this scope.
That's nuts. Fuck, I mean,
Oh, you should have kept that. We should have framed that.
I can still go get it.
So I can tell everybody in the comment, actually, he couldn't shoot through a scope because Mythbusters tried it.
Like my only question, and this is not like discrediting this, would it have lost any like real velocity over the distance? Like realistically, he looked like he was 60, like a pitcher's mound away, like maybe second base away from, like second to home from the thing. Like I don't think it would lose any velocity. I think the dude.
Actually, here's a scope where we did it
Well, you gotta
in
do the-
4K at 100,000 frames per second.
So I think if you happen to have the misfortune of going up against the most accurate man, probably to ever, the guy's a real live John Wick. That's probably your fate.
It wasn't good. I can't believe you did that on the first shot, actually.
I can't either, but I mean, it's
I can because you weren't like super far away, but still, the fact that he, like, I'm not surprised he didn't. He made it through this, hit the scope. I'm surprised he didn't like pinball through the scope because he missed it like wide left or something.
crazy that we were at 723 yards and I still hit that.
Well, I mean, yeah, there was that factor. I was just more impressed, like, Mythbusters with Discovery Channel money, us in a cornfield
Redneck ingenuity never ceases to amaze me.
in an afternoon, and we did it better.
But they didn't use you know, the Winchester Model 70. This thing is still one of the most accurate rifles ever made. This is a hell of a gun.
I'm still impressed by how much velocity got lost in the scope, but it still punched through.
Yeah, that was a wild amount of difference. It was insane. Like disintegration to like a little, that was barely killing you. You were still done, but I guess you found fragments all the way in the back of the skull. You're probably pretty fucked.
Yeah, I mean, all the internals were inside of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you were done.
It's wild.
Yeah, like I said, even if I think even if the bullet didn't fully get in there, I think the velocity, the speed in which the glass and plastic was shooting into your head would just cause internal bleeding and drop you that way.
Wild that the bullet disappeared though. The bullet disintegrated and it just had enough velocity to push out glass and shrapnel from inside of the optic that far into a skull.
Well, first of all, it's completely possible.
Yeah, oh yeah, you guys proved it's completely possible.
You can do that, despite what everybody on the internet wants to say.
Right.
That, you know, because he does get a lot of flack saying, oh, that was made up, that's not true, that's unsubstantiated, but that was literally your first shot and you did it.
Right.
So,
I mean, granted, the shot was probably done about 400 yards, and just seeing a glint and aiming in the general direction, like that was an incredible.
Oh yeah, I definitely think Hadcock was not aiming to put it through the guy's scope. I think he saw this thing and went, I think that's where his scope is fired. And it could be like his, what was his record long kill where the guy just kind of suddenly moved the gun a little bit and went right down the scope perfectly.
Incredibly lucky shot. I mean, there's obviously some skill involved, but
Right.
that's insane that it just happened to go through a scope, and it one of the most well-known shots in military history.
but I think it like really proves that he was milliseconds away from getting shot himself because
Right.
he had to have been looking at him in
100%.
order for those barrels to line up to go through the scope like that.
Exactly, which is wild. Do you guys want to come in here and give some?
I just love your guys' qualitative approach to what was the velocity drop. Let's just shoot the head, despite the fact that we could very well
Yeah,
calculate.
you're over in the corner like, oh, we could actually use the
The
frame rate.
millisecond.
Yeah, the nerds are like, we could actually do this in real time. The jocks are like, let's just shoot it without the scope.
Oh, shut up!
Love
Get
it.
the gun!
Shoot another one.
Gun!
So what were you guys expecting to happen?
Honestly, I was a little surprised FMJ made it through, but as soon as somebody said there was only like 2 layers of glass in there, I was like, okay, it might make it through.
I still expected it to deviate a little bit.
yeah.
That's where Mythbusters went wrong. They used a modern scope. It's got
Yeah.
way more than
Well,
2 layers of glass.
you can see the bulging and the denting through the scope as that bullet bounces, but it didn't go out
Right.
until it got to the backside, so pretty darn sweet.
So this is going to be a 3 video kind of thing. If you guys want to see their take on the old rifles like this versus some modern armor, go check out their video. If you guys want to know
If you want me to react to that, let me know in the comment section.
Carlos Hathcock's story, go check out next video.
If I didn't react to Carlos Hathcock, I will not because I already watched it. Audie Murphy, on the other hand, that's coming out next Monday.
So you said he's the best sniper of all time. I'm sure most people won't disagree with that, but why? What's your version?
Well, they're going to go with Simo Hayai, the White Death. But he had a lot more confirmed kills that weren't with a sniper rifle.
I mean, the only other person that's really in the running is Simo Hoya,
Got it.
and he's got way more kills. He's got like 700 or some insane number of
Yeah,
kills.
it's nuts.
But it was like, and he did it with iron sights, which, you know, cool, but like,
Yeah, but he also didn't get all those kills with his sniper.
quality versus quantity matters, right? Because Simo Hoya, not taking anything away from the guy, but he was going up against 16, 17, 18-year-old Russian conscripts that were wearing OD green uniforms in the snow in Finland versus Carlos Hathcock going up against peer or near peer enemies with, you know, the same weaponry equivalent and training. And so, I mean, sniper.
And home field advantage was where they wanted to go. And like I said, I watched the Simo Haya video, and Nick talks about how he would go and do raids with a Thompson machine gun. It helps the numbers. This is basically like one of those when like an NFL quarterback. I kind of mentioned this on a thing. Like Jake Delhomme played 6 years for Carolina, had 3 winning seasons, and he has like 1,000 yards less than Cam Newton. But Cam Newton played 9 seasons for the Panthers, and almost had more. He almost had double the attempts. So it's like, in 6 seasons where he threw less attempts, has almost the same amount of yards. It's kind of crazy.
Versus sniper versus somebody that's really not in the same league, you
Right.
know? Like John Jones has, like, what's Khabib got? 29 pro fight wins? Right, Khabib's 29-0. Like, if I go into a middle school and fuck up 31 fifth graders, like, am I a better fighter than Khabib Nurmagomedov? No.
Yeah, good point.
So
Because there's quantity and there's quality, right?
I wouldn't really say 5th graders. High schoolers, maybe, but same thing.
Seymour was in
On top of that, he did it in the fucking jungle, not the tundra.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's a lot harder spotting Viet Cong in the jungle as opposed to Russians without snow camo in fucking Finland in winter.
Yeah,
That's true. So
He's
he was-
also got a 1993 interview where he goes over all of the details, tells all the stories, and he has got some wild stories. I think Nick and I are going to recreate another shot coming up soon. You're not going to want to miss that. And if
If they did and you want me to react to it, let me know.
you want to learn about that story, go watch his video.
You have a 50 cal?
Yeah,
Oh,
we got an M2.
Oh, they're going to do that one? Oh. I know the story. I know the Hathcock story.
that's gonna. You got a 2-mile range?
Yes, we do.
Oh fuck.
Yep. It's going to happen. If it's possible, it's going to happen. We got everything set up exactly the way he did.
Oh, it's possible, because I know how he did it.
But the elevation.
Oh, God. Yeah, the story is Carlos Hathcock would take his scope, which is in PW's hands right now, put it onto his 50 cal, and he would zero it on a boulder roughly 2 miles out. And he called over like his command officer, like, hey, do you see that guy, that Viet Cong guy out there? He goes, where? On the rock with all the bullet holes in it. It's like, oh dear God. And he shot, it's like a 3 seconds before it gets to the end, and the dude stood up and caught it right in the face.
Elevation is going to be hard. Like the amounts you can find for a Ma Deuce is like maybe 20 MOA. Like with the turrets on top of that scope that we got his original scope. We're not going to have the
You got
elevation.
the scope even?
Dude, we set it up exactly how Carlos had
Holy
it.
shit.
And we got the 2,500 round or 25
You know how he zeroed it, right?
on a rock.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like 10 power on a rock at 2,500 yards is going to be fucking almost impossible. We don't have the elevation.
No, we got it.
We're going to have to like get a makeshift to 70 MOA rail to make that elevation, but we're going to find out. We got all the ammo and we got a bunch of time. We're just going to send rounds until we hit one. We're going to make it happen.
What are we gonna call this series? We're not busting myths. We're proving shit correct and possible.
Ooh, this is a
Myth
good one.
confirmers.
What are we gonna call
The
this series? The
The confirmers. I like the proven shit is plausible.
confirmers.
The Hathcock.
Fucking
confirmed.
told ya.
I just really enjoy history.
Yeah, the effing told you it would be a good one too.
Obviously, you enjoy history, and Carlos Hathcock has been somebody that I've paid attention to all of his stories since I was a child. So, to get the actual Model 70, I was happier than shit that I actually found this gun. And it's just, if I'm gonna have a 30-06, it's got to be this.
It's so cool you did it on the first shot, though.
Yeah,
We've got the
It's so fucking cool you did it on the
Just
first shot.
It's nuts.
People been talking shit or like doubting it for fucking ever, and then you
Oh yeah, one shot later, few of you proven wrong.
one try.
Yeah, that's insane.
Told you.
All right, until next time, make sure you guys go like, subscribe, follow their stuff, go watch their videos on this.
We collided bullets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they did collide bullets. That's pretty dope. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
God, that is such a good video. It's like I said, I think with PewView being such good friends with Nick, the history recreations that they could do if they have like the proper range is insane. Carlos Hathcock is the greatest sniper who had ever lived. I hit the wrong button. But that's really all I have. If there's anything you would want me to react to, either PewView, High Speed Ballistic, or the Fat Electrician, as long as I haven't watched it. Unless it's a super cool video, I'm not gonna react to High Speed Ballistics RPG blowing up. Already seen it. I'm not gonna react to like the Fat Electrician's Carlos Hathcock video. Already seen it. So that's it. That's all I have. I'll see you weird people later.